Think about what you need to have a great workout and add on point one.
What's up, Orange Nation? My name is Brennan and I'm the head coach at the Cleveland Park Studio in Washington, D.C. I'm really excited to be here with you guys. I want to give a shout out to my Cleveland Park family. I also want to say hi, Mom, because you know you got to say hi to your mom all the time. So I'm going to be taking you guys through your dynamic warm-up. It is going to be 5 minutes long. It's going to have 5 exercises. First one you're going to have is going to be your fire hydrant. You're going to need a mat or a towel here. Come down onto all fours in your tabletop position. You want to ensure that their shoulders are down and back, bringing one leg out to the side, rotate it, and then reset back to your start. And then you're going to travel in the opposite direction. We're going to have 30 on each side. Next one is that T-spine rotation, staying in your tabletop. Going to bring your hand up behind your head, sweeping it back behind you, rotating through your trunk. Going to go elbow to elbow, and then reset back to that starting position. Again, 30 on each side here. Next one, you're gonna be here for a minute, is your lateral shift to punch. Feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. You're gonna shift your weight from side to side, punching those hands out in front. After that, you're gonna have your standing full body rotation, 30 seconds on each side. Standing set position, keep your eyes on your fingertips as you sweep your arm back behind you, full rotation through your trunk, and then sweep it right across your torso. Again, 30 on each side here, making sure you're really twisting through your core. Finally are gonna be your butt kicks. You're gonna be here for 60 seconds. So again, shoulders down and back, core engaged here. You're gonna kick your heels up to your glutes. This is our way of telling our central nervous system to wake up. Let's get that heart rate going. Get your heart rate monitors on, guys. Let's get to work.
task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
Hello, Orange Nation. Welcome to the land of enchantment, the beautiful Southwest, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm Coach Elia from the Albuquerque Westside Studio, and I am so glad to be here for your block number 1. It is going to be 7 minutes long. We have 3 movements. It's going to be lower body and core focus. We're going to start off with a static lunge, and we are going to be using our medium-sized weights for these lunges. So I'm going to get into my lunge position, keeping my hips parallel to the front wall and placing my feet like on railroad ties. I'm going to roll my shoulders back, keeping tension in my shoulder blades, lowering my weight down, keeping my knee above my ankle. I'm going to do 2 reps on each side, and I'm going to go for 4 rounds. Each round, we're going to have 2 reps, working our way up to 8 reps each side. Your option, you can always get rid of your weights or decrease your range of motion. Then we're going to go into our obliques, side plank with a rotation. We're going to go down to our mat. We're going to stack our hips, shoulder right above our elbow, lifting your hips up off the ground, squeezing your tush, hand behind the head. I'm going to bring my elbow to my hand and slowly return to my starting set position. My option, I can always lower my bottom leg and create 90 degrees with my knee and continue with that rotation. We're going to do 8 reps each side, and we're going to go for 2 rounds. Our last and final movement for this block, we're going to need a stool, a bench, something sturdy and stable. We're going to go into a lateral step up with a hop. Start with your foot on the bench. You're going to drive your knee up, adding power at the top. Your option, eliminate that power altogether. Bring your knee up, driving your weight through your heels. We're going to do 4 rounds. Start off with 2 reps. Every single round, you're going to have 2 reps. Again, working our way up to 8 reps. If you finish all exercises, all rounds, you're going to continue with the same 3 exercises at 8 reps apiece till time is called. Let's get to work.
If I had my time again, I'd do something about it. But it's too late, baby, and you're running on out the door. I never knew it'd come to this, never thought we clouded. But can you hold on, baby, just a little bit more? At the start, you were by my side and you were proud about it. When you looked into my eyes, I needed nothing more. I never knew it'd come to this, never thought we clouded.
Strength doesn't come from what you can do. Strength comes from overcoming the things you thought you couldn't.
Coach Linda coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to my home studio of Orangetheory Fitness Hilliard. For block 2, we're working for 7 minutes, total of 4 exercises, but we're splitting them into 3 rounds. First round, bench single leg sit to stand. Find your chair or bench. Have a seat. One foot is planted right in front of that bench, the other leg extended, heel down, toe up. As you stand up, keep your chest nice and tall. Focus out in front of you so that you can maintain that balance. Keep the belly button pulled in nice and tight. Slowly come back down to that chair. That's the key to that bench single leg sit to stand. Option, stand up with both feet, then plant that foot out in front and come down. If you need to use those hands to spot that bench, use those hands. You're going to work your way up. 2 reps on the right, 2 reps on the left, all the way to 8 on each side. After you complete those rounds, we're moving on to the floor. Second round, 2 rounds, 2 exercises. For the tricycle, lift the shoulder blades off the floor. Opposite elbow comes into the knee twice. For the tricycle, before you switch sides. Option, plant the feet on the floor, bring one knee up at a time. For the tricycle, slow and controlled here, arms out wide. That's the key to get the most out of that. For the alternating single leg V-up, shoulders are back, reach toward those toes, eyes are focused up toward the sky. Option, bring the knee in instead of taking the toe all the way up. You're going to work 8 total for both of those exercises. That's 4 on each side. After the second round, we're moving on to lunge jacks. For the lunge jack, start in that standing set position with those feet about hip width apart. Big step back, just like you're on those railroad tracks. As you lunge, you tap the foot forward and then return back into the lunge. Switch side, 2 reps on the opposite side. Option here, step back into the lunge, bring it forward, but take the power out. You're going to work your way up from 2 reps all the way to 8, just like you did at the start of the block. If you complete those 3 individual rounds before the end of the 7 minutes, you'll work each 4 of the exercises at 8 reps. Let's go ahead. Let's work those legs, work the core. We're firing it off.
I can't resist, I'm powerless, like a fly to light. From out the mist, I see a shine, you're the one for me. And I've been known to give in too easily before, but I know I feel something I've never felt before. Then you told me stay, don't worry, be strong, come along, be with me. It's not too late to change, don't worry, be strong, come along, be with me. I'm feeling like a flame at night, I wanna be the flame in your fire. I'm feeling like a flame at night, I wanna be the flame in your fire. Let's burn it down. Let's burn it down. Let's burn it down. Your touch and kiss, my heart's first wish is coming true. I've begun to grow, and now I know you're the one for me. And I've been known to give in too easily before, but I know I feel something I've never felt before. Then you told me stay, don't worry, be strong, come along, be with me. It's not too late to change, don't worry, be strong, come along, be with
Challenge yourself to be better than when you started. The only competition is with yourself.
Hey Orange Nation, Coach Brennan from Cleveland Park, DC studio, back again to help you guys through block number 3. This block here is gonna be 7 minutes long, gonna need a medium-sized weight at the end of the block. So this one is set up just like the two before that were beautifully demoed by Coach Linda and Coach Elia. So first exercise, you're gonna have 4 rounds, starting out with 2 reps on each side, single leg deadlift. Standing set position to start, shoulders down and back. Then you're gonna bring one leg up off of the floor, keeping your eye on something on the floor as you hinge forward, keeping your core engaged, slow and controlled on the way back to your start position. Option here, feet flat on the floor, soften in your knees, gonna take it to a regular deadlift if single leg isn't for you. Next one, 2 exercises, 8 total reps. You're gonna have 2 rounds. Forearm plank Spider-Man, forearms and toes, elbow stacked underneath your shoulders. Gonna go same knee, same elbow. Bring your knee into your elbow, engaging in your obliques. Option, drop down to your knees, still bringing that knee in. Next one after that is gonna be your alternating single leg knee tuck. Sitting up tall, shoulders down and back, pulling your low back out of your hips. Bring your knee into your chest, and then slow and control on the way back out. Option, lower your range of motion to where you feel comfortable. Finally, is going to be 4 rounds of your single leg hip bridge. You're gonna need that medium-sized weight. You're gonna place it across your hips. One foot is flat on the floor. Opposite leg is gonna come up. Then from here, driving through your heels, squeezing your glutes at the top. Slow and control as you reset back to your start. Option, drop your weight and still engage in that single leg hip bridge, or both feet flat on the floor here, engaging in your hip bridge. Remember guys, all you need to do is have fun, so let's get to work.
Humans don't show up to get everything they want. They show up to give everything they have.
Okay, team, it is time for block number 4. It is going to be our cardio block, base, push, and all out. Okay, it's going to be 8 minutes long. We have 4 movements. Each movement is going to be 30 seconds long, and we're going to complete them back to back. We're going to start off with our first push effort, getting our heart rate into that orange zone. We're going to go into a iso squat jab. So I'm going to get into my squat position. I'm going to jack my feet up to the sides. I'm going to try to keep my torso as still as possible. My option, I'm going to step one foot out to the side, back to the center, and then doing it on the other side. This will lead me into my first base, half pulse squat. Feet hip width apart. I'm going to sit back on my heels once again. I'm going to get my thighs parallel to the ground, and I'm going to raise my body weight up just slightly, and then back down, getting my thighs parallel to the ground. My option, limit your range of motion. Okay, we're going to go into our second push, a foot exchange. So feet are going to be hip width apart. My shoulders are back, and I'm going to shuffle my feet back and forth. This will get my heart rate into the orange zone. My option, step one foot back, and then alternate the other side, keeping your chest really tall. My second base, iso squat lateral walk. Get into my squat position. I'm going to do 3 steps to the right and 3 steps to the left. Really feeling that quad burn here. Okay, this is going to lead us into our only all out. It's going to be an alternating jump lunge. I'm going to get into my lunge position, heavy heel on that front leg. I'm going to explode up as high as I can and switching my legs. Okay, guys, we're going to do 3 rounds. Every single round is going to be followed by a 15-second recovery. Let's earn it. Let's get into that push in 3, 2, 1. Let's push.
When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars.
Coach Linda back with our flexibility block. We're working for 4 minutes here, bringing it down, trying to cool us down just a little bit. We're starting with a standing quad stretch. So place those feet about shoulder width apart. Find your balance on that one leg and your focal point out in front. Grab that right ankle with the right hand, bringing your heel towards your glutes, standing nice and steady. If you need to hold that imaginary chair out in front of you, hold the imaginary chair or hold on to something near you. We'll hold it for 20 seconds on each leg. Then we're moving on to the standing neutral hamstring stretch. One foot underneath the body. Again, the other leg outstretched, toe up, sink back, weights heavy in the heels. You can rest those hands on the bent leg, but not on that outstretched leg. If you need to bend that knee a little bit farther on that front leg, relax that knee just a little bit to take pressure off that joint. We'll then move into the runner's lunge with rotation. One foot out in front, one leg back behind, nice long lunge. You can bring that back knee all the way down to the floor here, tucking those hips underneath. Hands come inside that front foot. Lift the outside arm up as you rotate out to the side. We're working for 20 seconds, rotating out and around. Shorten up that range of motion if you need to. You move as far as your body allows. Last one is the 90 to 90 stretch. Starting on the floor with the legs outstretched, bend that right leg back into 90 degrees, coming out from the knee to the hip. Then we want to bend that front leg into that 90-degree angle as well. Trying to keep your hips as level as possible, you can lean into that front leg just slightly. If you need to prop your hand on the floor to help level out those hips, use your hand or maybe a book or towel underneath that opposite side. We're working here for 4 minutes. Let's cool it down.
Can it be done? Hey, can it be done? I will not forget our conversation when you looked at me and I dove into your eyes, frozen with anticipation. You harnessed me and told me come in close. It's where I belong. The hole is gone. Felt as though I was far away. You got me with your voice to where I belong. The hole is gone. You're the shape I didn't know I needed in my life. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. See it in your eyes. Arms and legs uncrossed. There's no conversation, and I'm noticing I'm staggering across to you. It's my resignation. I'm letting go and letting you go in to where you belong. The hole is gone. Felt as though I was far away. You got me with your voice to where I belong. My heart was stone. You're the shape I didn't know I Best believe. Best believe I know it's real. I've seen it with my eyes. Best believe. Best believe I know it's real. I've seen it with my eyes. Best believe. Best believe I